How you doing, Razmanites? Would you rather movie tag edition today on the Razman's reality? That's right, I got tagged by my buddy Frankie FK Bucks, and we're gonna talk movies in this tag edition. And yeah, I still need to do another FK Vlogs asked for the last couple of weeks, but this tag had to precede it because when a tag is live, you want to do it quickly so you still have people left to tag. So I don't have a printer, so I'm going to be using the Android to look at my answers. So if you see any extra glow on my face, that's what it's from. So first up is, would you rather horrors or thrillers? I'm definitely gonna have to go with thrillers on this one. Horror genre just isn't my thing. I don't hate it. I don't discredit any of the great films that have been part of the genre. It's just not my thing. I don't really enjoy it. So I'm definitely gonna have to go with thrillers on this one. Watch only comedies or romantic films, and that's actually, believe it or not, a tough choice for me. I don't believe in the stigma that just because something is geared toward women as a film doesn't mean that a male can't enjoy it. So I actually enjoy quite a bit of romantic comedies. Got a little tongue-tied there, sorry about that. But I'm definitely going to have to go with comedies on this one. Some of my favorite all-time films: Mrs. Doubtfire, Mean Girls, Risky Business, just all kinds of, trying to think of some others off the top of my head. Back to the Future in some ways can be considered a comedy, so yeah, definitely gonna have to lean toward comedies on this one. And then there's comedy on TV, How I Met Your Mother, Big Bang Theory, so yeah, definitely comedies for me. Watch only male or female lead roles. And I gotta agree with my buddy here, my pal Frankie, when she tagged me. She was like, "What kind of question is this?" And I 100% agree. Like, what kind of question is this? Like, how the heck are you supposed to decide? Okay, I'm never gonna watch an iconic role like The Aviator again, or I'm never gonna watch an iconic role like Silver Linings Playbook again. Like, what? But I guess off the top of my head, I guess I would have to say female roles, just because when I think of the films that I watch more often than not, they have stronger female lead roles in them, with people like Jennifer Lawrence, I almost said Jennifer Stone, sorry, Emma Stone, Emma Watson, Amy Adams. I do like the female actress a little bit more most of the time. So, yeah, I guess that would be my answer. Although it's just such a weird question. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre question. Would you rather shop online or in stores? Now, this is kind of an answer out of necessity. With a disability, I don't really have the means, transportation wise and money wise, because you have to pay for accessible transportation without a van with a lift, which I currently am in that situation. So I don't really get a chance to go out and go in stores. And when I do, I, other than my Android, don't have a mobile camera, just because of, you know, expense really, and the kind of camera that's accessible to me. As far as my physical condition, the most accessible camera out there is the GoPro camera, and because you can mount that anywhere, but we all know how expensive those cameras are. So yeah, I guess for me, I've just sort of gotten used to the ease of online shopping. Like, there's nothing better than Amazon Prime, or if you can find an eBay seller close to you, because you get stuff in 3, 4 days max, depending on where you get it from, or a minimum of a week at most. So, yeah, I guess I would say shop online just for quickness because of Amazon Prime and because the pricing is better sometimes too. No matter where you shop, Amazon or eBay or Play or wherever you shop at, the pricing sometimes is better too online. So I like that aspect of it, but I really do miss and enjoy shopping in stores as well. Would you rather watch one movie a day or 15 movies per week? I'm gonna have to say one movie a day because I am more of a television watcher, so watching 15 movies in a week would be kind of difficult for me because I have my sports, I have all my favorite TV shows, I have all these great sets behind me for TV shows, so because I watch a lot more TV, I would have to say one movie a week, and that kind of spoils a later answer, but I digress. That's just the truthful one. Would you rather be a director or a professional movie reviewer? Well, obviously, I love reviewing films, or I wouldn't do what I do, but I've always dreamt of being a director. And when I was younger, in high school, and I had people around me that could help me maneuver the camera, I did a lot of short films and I actually won awards for a lot of stuff I directed here in the state. One time I came in second place in the entire state of Ohio for PSA. I kid you not. So, yeah, if I ever have the means to get a hold of a DVD, VHS to DVD converter, I would love to be able to show you guys some of that stuff. But yeah, I've always wanted to be a director, and it's still my dream to somehow get, the right kind of equipment, the right kind of exposure to do that. So that would definitely be my answer. Although I always will enjoy reviewing film, and I would probably be one of those directors who would love to jump on commentary on other people's work just so I still could do it. Would you rather watch your top 20 favorite films of all time or every other new movie ever? I'm going to have to go with every other new movie simply because of the fact that it's just like Frankie said once again in her answers video. It's think about how much life you have left, and as long as you're still here to not get experience of experiencing great stuff that you watch for the first time, it just seems kind of silly to me. So, yeah, my top 20 is my top 20, but I don't want to be stuck in a rut for the rest of my life. So, yeah, definitely gonna have to go with every other movie. Would you rather watch your favorite genre or every other genre? Or would you rather watch your favorite genre only, sorry, or every other genre of film only? I'm gonna have to go with my favorite genre because if I couldn't get my sci-fi and fantasy on, I just wouldn't be me, and I would definitely go through withdrawals not being able to watch my Star Trek, my Star Wars, my Firefly, my Hobbit, my Harry Potter, my Hunger Games, yeah. So I definitely have to stick with sci-fi and fantasy on this one. Watch physical movies or movies on a tablet. This one, again, like Frankie said in her video, is a no-brainer for me because why would you be a collector and watch movies on a tablet? Like, those of us who make videos, the majority of us anyway, are true collectors. We're not going to be sitting there and wanting to watch a movie on a small screen. I don't even use digital copies. I give all of my digital copies away because if I have it on Blu-ray, why would I want to watch it on any other form? So yeah, big fan of the bigger screen with the TV and being able to watch it in the best quality possible. So all the way physical copies for me. And the day that if it comes that physical copies ever die completely, a little part of me is going to be dead inside. Hopefully that never happens. I don't think it will. But that's another subject for another time. And I mentioned that an earlier answer kind of spoil the later answer. So the final question in this tag is, would you rather watch films only or TV shows only? I love film and I can watch any great movie over and over and over again, but I'm definitely going to have to go with TV here because I think about what TV gives you as opposed to film. TV gives you just more of an opportunity to engross yourself self in a subject matter and stay that way. You get hours and hours and hours of entertainment as opposed to 2, 3, 4 hour max time period and you're done. So I think about my favorite shows like Star Trek The Next Generation, Star Trek The Original Series, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, How I Met Your Mother, The Big Bang Theory, Friends, Firefly, Dollhouse, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, the list goes on and on and on. Once Upon a Time, now you can throw in there. So, yeah, I definitely would have to say that I spend more time watching television than film. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose TV. So now comes the fun part. Who do I tag? So here we go. London City Girl TV. Zarin Isaac, Stout Man, Skin Slip, Ryan Chataway, DVD Collector 1974, and Lenaria Claire. Sorry for any angle change there. Hopefully it wasn't too bad a one. If there was one, I realized I forgot to say James's name. DVD Collector 1974, so what's up James? I don't know what that was about. He just became nameless all of a sudden, I guess. And I also forgot to tag someone because it's someone I just met yesterday. Had a blast talking to her. We mostly talked about How I Met Your Mother. She did an awesome review of Gone Girl, but honestly, I didn't catch her name. I know that she's living in the UK, and I'm assuming that she's Scottish because she talked about when she gets to 100 subs that she's going to do a Scottish themed giveaway probably. So you know who you are, and honestly, I just didn't catch your first name yet, and I don't know how to say your username, so you are tagged as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this tag, and as always, all the sites I write for down below in the description box. If you have the means or at the very means to donate, sorry, or at the very least would like to spread the word about my Patreon campaign, please do so. Of course, if you're not a Razmanite yet and you're a newbie and this is your first time seeing this video because you have seen the tag go around or just happen to be searching other people's tags and then went and looked at this one or whatever the case may be, if this is your first time here, please subscribe and I hope to see you back again. And as always, this is reality according to the Razman and Razman style. It's not just a catchphrase, but a way of life.